first question from me is, can you take us through sort of the play-by-play, and emotionally what it was in your head, what it was like to get the call that the Liberty wanted you in camp? And so far, what do you think is so special about this team and what makes them stand out?
Yeah, it was really emotional for me. Obviously, going undrafted, something that, like, of course, I wanted to be drafted, but I didn't really have time to mope. I was just really grateful and was excited to get to New York, kind of full circle for me. Being that I was born here, I only lived here 2 years, but have a lot of family here. So that was really cool. And just, again, grateful for the opportunity. And then as far as the strengths of this team, being able to just get out and run, and we have, like, everybody's versatile at every position and being able to shoot and score and attack. So that's just what I've noticed in camp so far.
And also, so today is a special day, and it's the beginning of Mental Health Awareness Month. And so, what I want to know is, what do you do on a really hard day, and what is something critical in your toolbox, your mental health toolbox? And what message do you have for people who may be struggling right now?
I just rely on family, and of course, not everybody has family, but just, like, be confident in yourself, and whatever you're doing, whether it's sports or a job or anything, just know that you're there for a reason and that you mean something to someone. So that's really just what I stick to. And then, yeah, just like I said, if you do have family, just lean on them and don't be afraid to just reach out for help. So.
And final one from me, so your teammate Dee Richards, when she spoke to us, she said that she really thought that this team took mental health so seriously, and that's what really stood out to her. So can you share with us, in your experience, how the Liberty in this organization has shown you all that?
Yeah, just to make sure we're, taking care of our bodies. And of course, this is training camp. It's hard. Days are long, and physically and emotionally and mentally, just want to make sure we're intact. They've given us all the people and resources that we need to reach out and make sure that we're okay. So
Thanks so much, Janelle. Great to meet you.
thank you. You too.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Janelle, hi, welcome to New York. Welcome back to New York, that is.
Hi.
Jeff Magliochetti here with Empire Sports Media, Nets Republic, and Winsider. As a Brooklyn native, I know you said you only spent 2 years here, but what does it mean to have a team that's not only back within city limits, but playing within your native borough?
Yeah, it means a lot. I used to come up here for like holidays and spend time with my family. Obviously, when I was younger, before I really got into the groove of basketball. But like I said, yeah, it's really full circle. Just really grateful and actually getting to experience New York as an adult and being on my own and things like that. Obviously, with COVID, you can't really do much. But just being here means a lot. And just being able to just play basketball in the city that I was born in. Um, is just great. And then, this is really the first time that New York Liberty is really having access to Barclays. So this year, so really excited about that. So it's been good.
In your own words, what do you bring to this training camp process that perhaps no one else could bring?
I think just toughness and willing to do anything to win. I'm not really someone. I know myself that I can score. I know myself that I can defend or rebound, but just bring toughness and doing the little things, whether that's like screening to get someone open or things like that. And honestly, doing things that probably won't show up in the stat sheet. So
Well, awesome. Welcome back to New York and have a great camp.
thank you.
Miles Ehrlich.
Hi, Janelle. Like Jeff said, welcome back to New York. With some players reporting late to camp, you're a much needed down low presence on this Liberty roster. What's something that you've learned over this last week about the transition to the pro level, and what have been your early impressions of the coaching staff?
Just that it's quicker and you just have to think faster. I feel like that's on both ends, just being able to understand the game at a high level. And coming from the ACC, I think I've seen it all. But yeah, just understanding that the game moves quicker. But then in terms of the coaching staff, they've been here to help me every step of the way. And any question that I have, they've been able to answer it and help me understand the game better and just honestly slow it down. So yeah.
Great, thank you. And have any of the the veterans or even the sophomores on the team specifically reached out and helped you
Yeah.
develop in this?
Yeah, Kylie Shook, I would say, has helped me a lot. And being in the fact that we play the same position. So just getting a better understanding of the defensive end and offensive end, being able to guard and do what I need to do on the offensive end to help my team score. So
Great, thank you. Good luck.
thank you.
John, whose last name I can't see.
I'm sorry, Robleski from John Robleski, Global Traveler Magazine. Welcome to the NBA. My question is, what do you see as the biggest challenge or adjustment you're going to have to make the roster?
Just being able to, like I said, understand the game quicker, but at the same time, slow it down. I feel like that was something that was said in practice today, just being able to slow down. We all know that we kind of play fast paced, but just being able to understand reads and understand how to defend and knowing personnel. I feel like if I do that, then that is something that will carry me over and be able to make the team. So.
Last question, Dorothy Gentry.
Hi, thanks for your time today. Can you talk about the mentality that you have to have when you are undrafted, but then you walk into a room and you have to show and prove your value and your worth, one, and then two, what kind of solace can you take from other top WNBA players who also went undrafted, like Becky Hammon, who's now an assistant coach with the Spurs, with Jenny Busek with the Dallas Mavericks, Kayla Thornton, who's with the Dallas Wings, all undrafted players who made it onto a roster and had a great career.
Yeah, so like I said in the beginning, obviously going undrafted is not something I thought of, but just walking in the gym and realizing I'm just like everybody else who is, like trying to play on this team. And so I just have to find my way to fit in. So like I said, whether that's just doing the little things or screening or rebounding or whatever this team needs. And yeah, that's something I keep in the back of my mind, that there's some of the players that are in the WNBA currently or were in the WNBA that did really well and had great careers that were undrafted. And so I know that I can do the same thing that they're doing, and I had the same opportunity that they had. And so that's something that I just have to keep in the back of my mind, whether I mess up on a play or in the drill, that it's not something that's going to define me. And I just have to get to the next play and know that I belong in the WNBA.